It's raining here again in the summertime. What a big shock. In days of prosperity, when we have little hurdles to overcome, it brings up the question of how much longer is this prosperity going to last? July auto sales came in today from all the big manufacturers. So when we're looking at the retail sales domestically being in the United States, we're going to look at unit sales, not retail sales. We're going to look at all the units that moved out the door. And unfortunately, this was forecasted, but unsurprisingly, it even beat some of the forecasts. Now, what does this say foreshadowing going forward? We'll take a look at that as we move along. Mazda's unit sales down domestically 3%. Volkswagen down 6%, Nissan down 3.2%, Fiat Chrysler down 10% versus an estimate of down 6 only. GM down 15% in unit sales year over year for July. That's down from, or the estimate was 9% down. So that's way off that estimate. The only two that actually came in relatively well in this is Toyota, who actually is up 3.6%, and estimates were that they were going to be down 4. So that's a 7%, 7+% swing. Good job by Toyota, obviously, and Ford down only 1%. Ford's inventories, they show a backlog of 66-day inventory, whereas this time last year it was a 69-day inventory. Ford obviously foreseen some of this coming, so didn't build as many vehicles, and they're obviously doing the best, especially out of the American automakers. They're doing fantastic in comparison to GM or Fiat Chrysler. So what does this mean? We're doing so well. We see that a market isn't very volatile right now. Does that mean that everybody's just kind of letting the money ride? They're not taking money out of the stock market because they feel like, why would I buy a car right now when I'm making fantastic gains being in an index fund or being in whatever I'm invested in? Was it that at the beginning of this boom period, we sold a good majority of new vehicles and now most people are riding around in a new vehicle? I know that aftermarket auto parts sales, they're taking a hit today. When these kind of statistics come out, people start taking a look at the deeper perspective of everything, and it could mean that we're definitely starting to see people get a little more tight with the wallet. That doesn't necessarily mean that, but this is a good sign that overall auto sales, which are a utility a lot of the time, you do need a vehicle, but you definitely don't need a brand new vehicle. The brand new vehicle sales are down considerably.